Welcome to the Creative Appliques channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a subscriber, thank you for coming back and checking in to get some inspiration and confidence. If you are new to my channel, if you would kindly please consider subscribing. That way I know you like the content I'm posting and you find it of value. After you've subscribed, you can hit the bell to make sure you're notified by email when I upload new videos. So thank you so much for being here, and let's make your life creative. This video that you're going to watch now used to be a Facebook Live video, but I thought it had great value and content, so I wanted to share it with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Creative Applique fans. How are you today? I'm happy to be able to be here to share with you some information about stabilizers. One of the questions I get asked all the time is what stabilizers I use. And I'm going to answer this. This is a personal preference of mine. It's not the right way or the wrong way. It's just information that I would like to share with you. And this is what I use, and it's what works for me. So the majority of things that I sew are t-shirts, and I stitch the test stitches on t-shirts, and also sew for my children and also my friends' children's. So one of the things that I love, the stabilizers that I love to use, is a poly mesh, because it is very thin and it's lightweight and it's flexible, so it doesn't have this hard shell or surface that you're sewing onto, and then it remains flexible, that you when you wash it or when it's on a garment, that there's give and movement and fluidity. So it comes in several different types. This is the white one, and it comes in fusible and non-fusible. So the non-fusible, you would just put it on the back of the item that you're sewing on, and then trim close to the stitching. This is the fusible, and it has a shiny side to it. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, there's a shiny side to it, and the shiny side is the adhesive part that will glue. But I love it because you can see right through it. You see my hand, and that's awesome, because when you have this cutaway, okay, you can't really see through it, and then it creates a hard surface on the item, because there's not a lot of flexibility, there's not a lot of fluidity and movement with this, and then you can actually end up seeing through it in the garment. So it also comes in black, which comes in fusible and non-fusible as well. So now I'm going to show you how easy it is to use the fusible stuff. Okay, so let's get set here. This is just a piece of t-shirt knit that I have, a scrap here. Sometimes I do test stitches on scraps so that I can make sure that the design sews out really well. I'm just going to iron that down really nice and flat. And now I'm going to use black. Now obviously if I'm sewing a shirt, I'm not going to use black, but I'm using black for demonstration purposes so that you can see the stabilizer. So now this is the fusible, and really quickly you can just iron that down. So what I would do is I usually get a medium tearaway, and then the fusible poly mesh onto the wrong side of the item. I'm going to let that cool for a minute. The fusible poly mesh on the wrong side of the item, and then iron it down, and then I would hoop all of that, the medium tearaway with the poly mesh, fusible, and the item all in the hoop, and then I would sew that down really well. Okay, so now you can see that's fused on there. All right, now one of the beautiful things about poly mesh is that it cuts away really easily too. Like scissors will just glide right through it. So here's a little onesie I sewed to do a test stitch of, and this has the poly mesh on the inside. Let me flip this out for you to show you. Okay, so you can see, I mean, I hooped all of this in here, and this was fusible, and it was very easy to simply pull it back and tear it away from the item. So now I'm going to show you how easy this is to cut. Okay, hopefully you can see that. All right. So the scissors just glide right through it. All right, I'm not even cutting per se, like, you know, like that. I'm just, it's gliding right through. Really close to the stitching. Make sure you've pulled it all back and so that it's not still adhered to the shirt when you're trying to cut it. But see how quickly that just came off? All right. And now, when I flip it right side out, get you back up here, you don't have a line of stabilizer all around the item to show, you know, and to see. All right, so I just wanted to share that information with you. I'll hop back onto Facebook and connect with you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll throw up some links so you can click on the links and see exactly the product I'm talking about. Sulky has a version of it, as well as other brands. But I hope this information was helpful. Please let me know if there's other videos that you want me to do on information that you can't find and you want me to talk about, and give you some more tools for your toolbox. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me.